Hey traders from around the world, this is Jeremy Alexander Newsom with Real Life Trading, broadcasting live from Gainesville, Florida at Haley Chance's house. Doing a quick real life stock review for you guys. It's still pretty much smack dab in the middle of the day, 12:28 Eastern Standard Time. So everything I'll talk about today is subject to change due to volatility. But here's what's going on that's interesting on the SPY. We did gap up. We are experiencing a little bit of selling pressure, not a lot. Didn't open exactly where I thought, but where I wanted to be bullish. But it is a bullish retest gap, and we are retesting. So bottom line is I'm still bearish on SPY. We broke some lows. We could retest. We could just trade sideways for a little bit, but it's going to depend on what Monday does. If Monday we gap down and we get a nice little bullish candle, I think we're going to trade higher on the indices. So just a really quick update, nothing really of any kind of major concern. DIA hanging out, some more bearish and bullish. The Qs hanging out, some more bearish and bullish. And the IWM also looks pretty dang bearish. So, we'll see. Twitter, we are in a swing trade on Twitter. Been in that one for a while. We moved our stop, which was initially 30 and some change, moved it down to 29.11. So probably sometime next week or something, we'll move the stop down to 28.42 or some change. I got some pretty aggressive targets on Twitter, but bottom line, I'll probably end up holding that trade until earnings, and if we're profitable, we'll lock in some profit, and then we'll move on. That'll be that. Here's Apple. Apple doing its thing, still kind of just trading sideways, really battling the 50 exponential moving average pretty well. My boy Steven Steckler says, easy work day for me, trading Apple bearish, 115.53 by 16.02. So let me hop in here to the 5-minute chart to see what Steven's trade was. So let me turn on the candles. 115.53. Where is that? Oh, nice. Okay, so we took this rollover right here by 116.02. So that little pivot. So good job, Mr. Steckler. Very, very nice trade. Up about an R on Apple at the moment. Still just battling the 50 exponential moving average. Again, this is kind of my more bearish and bullish trigger at 114.18. So I'm still have a little bit of a bearish perspective out there. Just kind of interested to see what it might do and kind of what it goes there from there. So right now, looking pretty decent. Lita's in a 117, 118 weekly bear call spread. And that's expiring today, so should absolutely be fine. Really quick update on Netflix. Apparently, earnings date did change, which is a little annoying, but it happens. I think worst case scenario, we might exit this for break even or something, but we have the 80-75 October bull put spread on Netflix, and that October spread expires the 16th of October, and the earnings is the 14th of October. So if you are in that spread, just keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and try to get that out, get out of that trade as soon as I can. Don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to do my best to mitigate risk as much as possible. Let's see what other trades are out there that we're looking at. British Petroleum looks a little bit bearish. So British Petroleum, I'm trying to see if we can short this off some pullback off of the moving averages. So let me just see if I can get BP pulled up. BP, again, just looking to play that bearish on the pullback. Nike had a really big gap today, and just really, really incredible volume. I did not personally trade Nike today on a day trade level, but this is a great retest gap, great volume. Any type of retest that this does happen on or get, 10 EMA on the hourly, 10 EMA on the daily, whatever it is, I'll look to buy the bounce on Nike and at least be a little bit more bullish than bearish. Speaking of, you guys remember TAP? We looked at TAP a few weeks ago and said, hey, let's see if we can pull back on this particular stock to see if we can buy the bounce. Well, the 10 EMA is coming. Haven't quite hit it yet, but if we do, I'll look to buy the bounce on TAP. So we've had about a week or week and a half since the gap on TAP. So we'll keep watching it, keep waiting to see what it might do. Ladies and gentlemen, traders from around the world, thanks so much for tuning in and watching this real life stock review. I really do appreciate it. I will have my microphone back when I get back to Nashville Monday, and I am ready for a good weekend. Going to go to the UF Tennessee game, obviously rooting for the Gators. It's going to be a little bit of an ugly game, I think, but I think the Gators will come out on top, and they'll have a pretty decently good record so far for the year. Haven't really played any strong opponents yet, but we'll see what happens for the rest of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys rock. I'll see you later, and until next time, remember, love life, and trade it. See ya.